Electricity is the flow of electrons from a positively charged area to a negatively charged area. Electrons are tiny little particles that make up part of the atoms that are part of everyone here, including you and me. That's right, but for something so important that we use every day, very few people know how we create electricity. One way we can get electricity is from using batteries. It's actually quite easy to create a battery. We're going to do that today with these oranges. The process of making these orange batteries is quite simple. We need two pieces of different types of metal, in this case copper and zinc, a couple of wires with these things called alligator clips at either end, and a voltmeter. We will use a voltmeter to measure the amount of electricity produced by the orange batteries. Volts measure the rate at which electrons flow past a certain point, because remember, electricity is just the flow of electrons. So first we stick one metal in either quarter of the orange and attach these alligator clips to the coins and the voltmeter. It is important to complete the circuit. Completing the circuit means that you have a complete loop made by the wires and the components so that the electrons can flow from one point to another. When I stick these two pieces of metal in the orange, one becomes more positive and one becomes more negative because of the acidity of the orange. The negative piece of metal becomes the anode and the positive piece of the metal becomes the cathode. In between the negative and positive pieces of metal, electrons begin to flow, creating electricity.